All creatures, big and small, share a primary goal: survive. Primitive Pam is no exception to this. In part 1, we saw her fight for her life through trials and tribulation. This is the life of Primitive Pam. To see more videos like this one, consider liking and hitting subscribe. Now let's see how Primitive Pam spends her last dying days. I think we're gonna mark on the map that this is our house now. This is our house. We live here. There's a house icon. That kind of looks like a house. It looks more like a tent. It's probably a tent, but there was a house right there. What do you mean? What? I don't see a house. Oh my lord. Okay, well, I just used the first one I saw, okay? Primitive Pam blunders when thinking she could call someplace home. Little does she know, she will regret that. I think I'm gonna put some of my stuff away in these cabinets since we marked it as home. How is she hungry again? I just fed you. This is not curing my boredom. This is just teaching me about trapping. Maybe pause TV. I too imagine that I'm in Project Zomboid in my daily life. Unhappiness? Let's go! Okay, this is curing her depression. Let's go! She's slightly thirsty. Now every time the slightly thirsty thing comes up, I get nervous. Did I tell you about how the other day I had like played Project Zomboid? I played Project Zomboid for a week straight, and I looked out the curtain to let Zoe out, and I got scared for a second thinking that I had to worry about zombies. Zombies are not something I have to worry about. And so our journey. Oh? Wait, no. Primitive Pam has scurried back into her home. It appears that she may fear the dark, but one nap later.
One nap later.
Okay. I don't know if we're mentally prepared, but we're gonna try to be. Alas, now we may embark on our new adventure. Primitive Pam is cautious as she steps out into the wilderness, like a baby bird leaving the nest for the first time. But will this baby fly, or will she fail to take flight? We're gonna make a little garden. Sweat. The smell of wet dirt in the air, digging with her bare hands. Dirt seeping underneath her fingernails as she ravages the earth. Primitive Pam must learn how to farm. For her sustenance can only last so long. She must become self-sufficient. She must learn about the fruit of Mother Nature. Oh, I'm bleeding? My hands are bleeding from digging. I'm not sure how that happens. My hands are too damaged to dig anymore. What is that? Excuse me? Okay, I'm kind of worried they're gonna wake up, but why are there just people on the ground? This is so cryptic. I can't attack them, so they're definitely dead. But they've got lots of fresh stuff. Mikasa Sukasa, am I right? It's giving Last of Us Episode 3. Okay. So, I know... Can I put on makeup? For funsies. It doesn't count towards the challenge. That's not a tool. I can put on makeup, right? I can put on makeup. You disagree? You disagree that makeup is primitive technology? I hate to break it to you, but makeup's been around for a long time. Native American tribes have used body paint from their first appearance in North America in about 10,000 BCE, both to psychologically prepare for war as well as for visual purposes. Two major ingredients in body paint were charcoal and ochre, a reddish clay. Other natural ingredients, including bird excrement, plant leaves, and fruits, were mixed with animal fat and hot water. The prehistoric period roughly dates from 2.5 million years ago to 1200 BC. It is generally categorized into 3 archaeological periods: the Stone Age, Bronze Age, and Iron Age. The Neolithic period, or New Stone Age, is a world archaeological period and the final division of the Stone Age, and is described as a period of primitive technology and social development. The Neolithic period lasted from 10,000 to 4,500 BC, or 2,200 BC in Western Europe. This means that there are signs of people using paint on their face and body as early as 10,000 BCE, which is during the prehistoric period. AKA, they had makeup. I'm not cheating. It doesn't. How does putting on makeup benefit my character in literally any way? Yeah, I think you're just wrong. It's weird because when we got here, there were so many zombies. Helicopter? Where the fuck is that? In nature, animals are curious. Lured by the promise of salvation, the helicopter was a blessing in disguise. What primitive Pam viewed as her savior turned out to be a siren song, a lure to her inevitable death. You're kidding. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, it's recommended I stay inside the whole day. My house is over there. This is not the house to be in. This is the worst house to be in. You're kidding. There's nothing in this house. Okay, we're gonna sleep on the ground. Because hopefully we can sleep through the helicopter. Oh. Wake up! Why are you not waking up? I'm gonna cry. That was the scariest thing ever. I want to go home. My home. I want to go to my home. It was so nice because there was no zombies around us, and now I bet you there's gonna be like hundreds. You're kidding. I left the fucking door to my house open? Oh my goodness. There better not be zombies in my house. Primitive Pam would soon learn a cold, hard truth in this world. There is no place to call home. Not anymore. What was once a place of safety is now overrun, infested. The calming farm where she imagined herself growing old, growing crops and collecting rainwater, living off the land. That dream is now gone. All of it ruined by non-primitive technology. The helicopter. Look at oh my goodness. They're just sitting in front of my house. They're just, oh my gosh, they're just standing there. Menacingly. That door is also open. Bro, why do I keep leaving doors open? What is wrong with me? Hopefully they've cleared the area. Can't really see past those trees. I don't see anybody. We might be clear. Okay, hopefully no zombies. No zombies, please. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, there's so many. Absolutely not. Okay. At this point, our Primitive Pam should have let it go. Primitive Pam should have left and made a life anew. But this was her territory. Primitive Pam did what only she knew how. She was primitive. We're just gonna build a wall. Okay, when in doubt, just build a wall. Fuck off! Leave me alone! Fuck you. Oh no, we're bitten. Oh no. It's over. Even though Primitive Pam's life may be sentenced to death, she will still fight. She has had so many kisses with death, she did not want to believe it was finally over. In denial, Primitive Pam fights to take back what's hers, to live out the rest of her days in peace as she slowly fades from existence. Her consciousness she once knew fading into something unknown. Her body, which was once hers, being taken over by an infection she has no control over. She won't let them win. I shall reclaim my home. If I die, I shall at least have died fighting for what I believe in. Did I lock myself in the bathroom with the zombie? Absolutely. The only one who should be scared here is the zombie. I'm about to go John Wick on these bitches. Okay. Anybody? Fuck you! Okay. And just like that, Primitive Pam reclaimed her territory. Figuratively pissed on her house, if you will. Mikasa is not Tsukasa in a world filled with the undead. Yeah, I'm queasy. We're dying. We're dying a slow, painful death. We just have a pile of bodies out in the front yard. So they know not to fuck with me. I'll mess them up. I'm trying to think of what I should do. If I should just try to hold it out in this house as long as possible. Or if I should move on to new endeavors, since I'm gonna die anyways. Sad, dejected, and unsure of what to do, Primitive Pam does the only thing she could think of. She asks the skies above by using Twitch's integrated polling system. We're starting a poll. Last days in-house. I can do that. Primitive Pam chose to live out the rest of her dying days in the peace of her farm home, growing vegetables and sitting on the porch watching the days go by. Psych! You really thought she would do that? Pam isn't done living. Pam is primitive. Pam, fight! Does this road lead to nothing? Oh. Okay, we're gonna walk around that. Oh no. Oh. Time to go. We're just going for it. Balls to the wall. Open the window, or I'm gonna throw rocks
through your windows,
oh my God.
you dumb whore.
Screaming while covered in somebody else's blood. You're right. What the fuck is this? A duffel? We're at like a military place? I have never seen this before. Please open. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit! That's a lot of zombies! Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, you're kidding. Holy fuck! Okay, this is not good. This is not good. Medicine? Medicine might be really good. With thoughts of medicine and curing her ailments flooding her primitive mind, Primitive Pam does her best to try and trick the zombies, weaving to and fro through rooms, closing doors and windows behind her, pleading with the universe to give her salvation, to cure her of her impending doom. And then she immediately changes her mind. It may be the fear creeping into her psyche, the illness seeping into her brain causing her to make dumb decisions. Or maybe Primitive Pam is just a little stupid. Walking into the open fields of nothing, Primitive Pam has lost all hope of survival. How am I walking faster than her? I'm literally on the brink of death. Like, look how bad this is. Finding a group of buildings, Pam thought that maybe she found something good. A sliver of hope. But the universe took that hope and smashed it. Nothing but a bunch of crates full of rotten fruits and vegetables. Is this what Primitive Pam's life has come to? Running away from zombies as she slowly becomes one? Okay, we're gonna replace bandage. Hopefully we don't bleed out. Searching for food and water, she comes to realize that all of the other buildings are completely empty. Empty just like her hope. Soon she will become what she fears most. So with that, she walks on, throwing all her things on the ground as to lighten her load so she is comfortable as she slowly drifts away. She watches as she becomes a husk of what she once was. Once strong and resilient Primitive Pam is now a shell, a corpse. Primitive Pam has died. 9 days and 14 hours. That was how long Primitive Pam lived. Her lifespan was longer than expected. Her fighting spirit will live on forever, trapped inside the mind of a lifeless zombie. Thank you so much for watching. For more videos, consider liking and subscribing. To recommend challenges, leave a comment below or join the Discord to make recommendations. If you listen this far, leave an F in the chat for Primitive Pam. I hope you all have an amazing night, and I love you guys so much. Take me home, country road, to the place I belong. Okay. West Virginia, Mountain Mama. The strawberry's okay. Take me home, country road.